Welcome to Chapter 19 of The Good Earth. As always, I will begin with a brief synopsis of the chapter, followed by some key points to pay attention to, and then finish off with some big ideas that the author is looking at, as well as asking some questions that I think are important to consider as you read the chapter. In Chapter 19, Wang Lung falls to temptation in the tea house and begins to visit a girl called Lotus. Cuckoo acts as an intermediary between Wang Lung and Lotus, and Wang Lung quickly becomes obsessed with her. Lotus quickly gains a heavy influence over Wang Lung, causing him to try new foods and drinks and to question his simple appearance and lifestyle. Wang Lung cuts off his ponytail, which evokes a strong reaction from Olan. Olan feels that he is angering the gods, but she does approve of his new clothes and appearance. After Lotus tearfully explains that Wang Lung is not treating her as good as the other girls at the tea house are treated, he comes home and takes Olan's pearls away so that Lotus can have them. And the chapter ends with Olan crying as she goes about her work. There are several events in this chapter that give us a little preview of what is to come. Naturally, the interaction between Lotus and Wang Lung is going to have consequences, so pay attention to Lotus and her personality. Of course, Wang Lung is free under the law to do what he wants, but there are always consequences to actions. Pay attention to Qing. He tries to engage Wang Lung and fails, but we see that he is still a good and true friend. Olan's behavior is curious. Her reaction might surprise you. Also, her thoughts and behaviors anticipate the future problems that Wang Lung will have to face. Finally, the pearls. Did you decide what they represent and why? Why is it significant that Wang Lung took them from Olan and gave them away? Was he giving away more than just pearls? So, one question to ask yourself as you go through this chapter is, how do you feel about Wang Lung's actions? Many people in modern Western cultures are offended by what he does. Why do you think that is? What cultural influences are there in your life that cause you to react the way that you do? What expectations about relationships and marriage do you have, and where do those expectations come from? What is the value of work? The author asserts that if Wang Lung had work to do, or a crisis or challenge to face, that he would have not fallen into temptation. Do you agree or disagree? Why? In English, we have the saying, idle hands are the devil's workshop, meaning that when a person is bored or has nothing to do, that she or he is more likely to do something stupid or cause trouble. How do you feel about this? Is work of value in and of itself, apart from the money or other gain you might get from it?